church.
Man, that was some good breakfast. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering what is the deal with the new truck. Well, my GMC had to go get new tires on it, so they gave me this amazing 2020 Ram 2500 heavy duty turbo diesel. Man, there's a lot more stuff on this than I thought there was. Anyway, they gave me this as a courtesy vehicle. Now, they must not know what I put my trucks through, but yeah, this thing is really nice. Like, it's got custom bumpers. I believe it's got some custom suspension on it, as well as custom front end. Man, this thing is really nice. I might actually keep this thing. Who knows? Can never have too many trucks. Anyway, what we've got in the back here is just a grapple kind of bucket here. This is for today's job. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, consider dropping a like, or don't. That's up to you. Anyway, we're going to get headed back here to the shop and get everything ready, because today we're going to be cleaning up / mowing, doing all this stuff to an older truck dealership. Now, this truck dealership kind of just needs to be spruced up, needs a little work on it. So they have a bunch of old fence that has just been laying there forever, and so they want us to come clean that up, as well as mow the lawn and really just clean up the property. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of this new Dodge in the comments, whether we should keep it or we should keep the GMC. Maybe we'll keep both. I'm not too sure, but let me know what you guys think of it, because I really like it. I'm not too sure yet, so I'll let you guys decide. Anyway, as we pull into the yard here, I got to figure out a way to get this thing out of the truck bed. They put it in there with forks, so I'm assuming we can get it out with forks. So I guess we'll just grab the cat here with the forks on it. Alright, you know what? If it works, it works. It's kind of just held on there by the grapple. Okay, there we go. That's looking fancy. Nice little grapple bucket. Anyway, that can stay there for right now. I think we need to go grab the flatbed here, because we're going to need it, as well as the dump trailer for the old fence. I was going to say, maybe we could, I don't know if we could strap the old fence down. I would rather just go and load it up into the dump trailer. Okay, quick change of plans. So we swapped this over to a bumper pull, because unfortunately this truck has some problems with the gooseneck attachers, so we're just going to use the bumper pull on this. Anyway, I think we'll load the skid steer up in here, and then what else are we going to need? I think we'll need the 0 turn and then the 1025R. I think that's all we're going to need today. Yeah, this skid steer barely fits in here, but it just makes it. Alright, there we go for that. And then hopefully this John Deere don't give me too much troubles when I'm trying to load it up, because sometimes it's not the greatest. Alright, ramps unfolded. Let's give this a try here. And there we go. Perfect. Oh, worked out well this time. Occasionally, it don't go so well. Anyway, let's try for the Kubota this time, if I don't smack the wall first. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Strap these down here real quick. Good stuff. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Alright, we got the F450 on follow me, and I forgot to close the door, so I should probably go do that. Okay, that's better. Now we can finally get out of here. I swear, half the day it's just loading up equipment trying to get out of the shop. Anyway, this dealership is only about 20-25 minutes away, so it's not too far away from the shop. We don't charge mileage unless it's 30 minutes away, so yeah. He is just within not charging mileage. Alright, I think this is it right here. Yep, this is it. Dang, some of the grass is overgrown. Well, it's a good thing we're here. And that other truck should be right behind us. Looks like they got a little gas station going too. That's pretty cool. Okay, now that everything's here, we should be able to get unstrapped and get to work. Okay, so this is, I think, the old fence that they ended up tearing out. So good thing we brought the grapple bucket for this, because this is what we'd need it for. So I'm thinking we'll get everything mowed first, and then we will get to doing this. And then once we move this, we'll have to mow under it. And then, yeah, it should be good. Not too sure why I brought the 1025R, but hey, if we need it, we'll use it. And I couldn't even fit it in the dump trailer because this mower is way too wide to fit in the dump trailer. Anyway, we are off and running. We gotta take it easier back here because the grass is super thick. They must have not had this mowed in quite a while. But the story I got is they're just starting up business again. They've been out of business for quite a while, but they're starting to back up here, so they want the yard cleaned up and looking good again. So that's what we're here to do. I asked them if I should bring all my weed whacking equipment. They said no weed whacking. So I was like, okay. I guess they didn't want the extra charge. We can get pretty close to the fence though, so I'm not too worried. It's NASCAR mowing. If there was a NASCAR that was a mower, this be it. Alright, we gotta be a little more careful in here because I don't know what's exactly here, so we'll just mow kind of closer to it, and then once we get it cleaned up, we'll check it over, and then we'll see if we can mow in there. Until then, I'm just going to keep getting whacked in the face by tree branches. And I got to get some of the outside done first, though. Anyone ever seen those massive grasshopper mowers with like the front mounted deck? They look super cool. I used to run one of those for a farm I worked at. Actually, I ran 2 separate ones, and they seem to be the best mowers I've seen and ran, which I know is debatable, but for the amount of mowers I ran, they seem to be the best. Make the best cut. They're the fastest, better for getting into tight places and under trees with the front mounted deck. I don't know, it'd just be really cool to see one of those in farm sim. Anyway, we are getting closer to being done here. We've got just a little bit left back here. This thing just chews through everything you put at it, which is what it's meant to do. Although those 2 things that I find it doesn't chew through too well. 1 is rocks and, well, 2 is wood. You know, I just can't figure out why. It can chew through grass, just not rocks and wood. Crazy. I should tell the guy, if they're running that gas station that's over there, if I get a discount on fuel, I'll come mow your lawn every week for free. Because fuel is not cheap. And I mean, it's not the job itself that's expensive, it's getting everything out here. Alright, we got that side done. We got a little bit left back there, but what I am going to do is I'm going to go around to the front here and do a pass or 2. Just keep everything looking nice. Whatever, we'll just go right to the end. Alright, almost got this side done. And then this side's going to be a bit shorter. And a little bit left here, and that is that. Now, to finish this side. Then we'll get that old fence moved. Okay, there we go. Alright, just got to back this off real quick. And there we go. So we'll just be loading this old fence up into this dump trailer here. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, there's not a heck of a lot here. I'm guessing they must have tore it out from this side or something. Who knows? Anyway, I wasn't too sure how I was going to get rid of all this, but I think a fire would do just fine. Alright, come on, skid steer. I know you can do it. Alright, there we go. Have to do it one at a time or else it starts to tip too much. And we'll just set that in there. There's one. Okay, so we got a few of these laid in here. I think we got roughly half of them. And it just barely fits into the trailer. I mean, they kind of have a little bit of space, but barely. So it kind of works out good. We should be able to get everything in. I was worried that we wouldn't, but I think we will. Alright, looks like it's just barely going to fit the last one. Well, it looks like we just barely got everything in. We got it all cleaned up, though, which is good. Now, the issue is, are we going to be able to fit everything back on the trailer here? We might be able to. I guess we'll find out, because this one is going to be full. Anyway, may as well throw a strap across it. A few straps, actually. That way it doesn't come flying out. Alright, good stuff. There we go. Now, one thing I want to do real quick is just grab the 0-turn and mow along here. That way, that is all cleaned up. Where's the 0-turn at? I think we'll be able to fit everything on that trailer. I'm not too sure at the moment. We might be able to. There we go. Get some of this mowed. I did check it over real quick, make sure there was no nails. That way I wasn't going to puncture the tires. I really should put airless tires on this, though. That might be the move. But what I am going to end up doing with those pieces of fence there is we're going to put them in a pile and just burn them. Now, I don't think the guy that owns this place could do it here, else he probably would, because it's right in the city and you can't really just light a pile of fence posts on fire. So that's kind of the issue for that. Anyway, the yard is looking a heck of a lot better, so we should be good to load up and get out of here. Got everything mowed. It's looking good. I think we'll just stick the 0-turn on the front, though, because that's the lightest thing. No, we'll put the Bobcat in the back, if we can fit everything on. Okay, just a little more, and that is good. Then we'll drive this one on. All right, after a bit of work and strapping down, we barely got everything on. Actually, I had to open up the claw on this just so we could fit it underneath the 3-point hitch there, but we finally got it. Wow, I did not think we were going to get that on. But we got the yard all done now. It's looking way better. We got the truck loaded down with all of the old fence in it. All right, well, it's looking like a job well done. What the heck is that bird doing on the top of it? Are you good, bird? Wait, what? I don't know if that bird's too good. Okay, well, now he's just going back up it. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I think we got the job done here pretty well. It's looking like everything's good. I talked to the owner. He was happy with everything, so we are going to get out of here and get everything back to the shop. Now, the one thing that's going to be a bit of a pain to deal with is the fence there, but we're getting paid for it, so I'm not terribly worried. Anyway, I did hear, I don't know where the property is at, but I did hear there is an old abandoned house going up for sale. It's like a townhouse, but it was abandoned. There's apparently a few things there, like an old garage. There's a shed there as well. Apparently, the guy that used to work there was a body work guy, a mechanic guy. He did a bunch of body work, and he worked on cars and trucks and stuff. So I'm guessing from that there might be some stuff there, so I'm not too sure. Y'all know we've had our experiences with buying old properties and we find some cool stuff on there. So I'm gonna go take a look at it here probably next week and just see what is all there, because I'm curious myself if that truck ever catches up to us. So probably later this week we'll go there, take a look, and I guess it's on a auction, so you can kind of just look at the property. You can't go in any sheds or anything, so we'll have to see. Anyway, one thing that I've noticed is it looks like my yard needs some mowing, which I might have to buy a big batwing for because the yard is huge. The question is, oh, looks like my mower slid forward a bit. The question is, do I have a tractor that's big enough to run a big enough batwing for that? So who knows, we might have to upgrade some tractors here. All right, we got everything unstrapped here. We're just gonna get it unloaded here. Looks like I am going all crazy on the tracks on this thing. It's kind of a weird thing that most skid steers do in farm sim, where if you offload it off of a trailer, they kind of just go crazy tippy. I don't know, it's just a thing that happens occasionally. All right, we got that off. Apparently the lights didn't shut off. There we go, that's better. Okay, where the heck is my other truck? It should be here. I do have to find a good place to get rid of those old pieces of fence there. I think back there somewhere, closer to the river, in case it does catch on fire or spreads the fire, that we can put it out pretty quick. I'll have a pump ready with probably a fire hose on it. That way we don't have any issues. All right, time to put away the old trusty Kubota. This is the first time we took it out on a job, and it did pretty well. Now, we didn't use the 1025, but what the heck, I brought it anyway. It was there in case the other mower went down, which I don't think it would have, but hey, can never be too prepared. My door will shut. Come on. There we go. Okay. Where the heck is my truck? It's got to be here sometime. All right, my truck finally showed up here. We're just going to put this right over here. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. We'll just use the Kubota and the disc here real quick to make a little patch that we'll be able to burn everything on. There we go. It might make some damage to the lawn, but whatever. Is what it is. Okay, so I made a little spot back here, so now we should just be able to dump this, and should be a bit better than just having it out on the grass. If anything, I'll put some sand down there, make a volleyball court or something. All right, there we go. Hopefully these come out. Yep. Oh, perfect. Going right on out. It's exactly what we wanted. And oh, there we go. Perfect. Man, that worked out great. All right, well, I'm going to deal with these a bit later. But anyway, guys, this can be the end of the episode for today. If you did enjoy, smash that like button. Also, if you're new, consider subscribing. And let me know if we should keep this RAM. I kind of like it, but I'll leave the decision up to you guys. Anyway, hope y'all enjoy. And I'll see y'all next one.